Hello guys, welcome back. So today we're doing Wherever I May Roam by Metallica, and I'm making use of the previous patch that I did. So for those who are already following me, you guys knew about sitar patch that I did. For those of you who just came across my channel, just search for sitar and the patch settings will be there. And let's move on. So recently I've done a Metallica patch for Enter Sandman. You can check my previous video about Metallica, and I've used this as my Metallica clean and my Metallica lead where you can turn on the wah pedal. But today I made a generic Metallica patch settings, because some of the viewers on YouTube doesn't have Zoom G1xon or Zoom G1on. So you can make use of this patch if you're having your own pedals and amp. Right, let's start. So this is Governor. So it's like a distortion pedal, and the values are gain, it's turned down to 26, tone turned down as well to 40, and level 100. So let's assume you got a distortion pedal. So your dist or your gain, you just lower it down about 1/4 or 9 o'clock if you're looking at the novice clock position, and then the tone about 11 o'clock or around 4 if it's number, and then level around 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. So that is your pedal. So the pedal is in front of your amp. Our next one is the amp. So MS Crunch is an amp sim similar to Marshall amp. So if you've got Marshall amp, better. If not, any amp will do, but it should have a gain control. Then that's where you crank up your gain. It's either around 3 o'clock or 8, and then here I just tone it down because of the noise. The more you crank up the gain, the more there's humming noise. So I know there's a solution, the Zoom noise reduction, but I'm not a fan of a very clean sounding guitar. I like that sort of noise. Anyway, I just put it 60, then tube 30. You don't need to worry about the tube if you're using your own amp. Level 100. So level, if this is a real amp, you can adjust it. It depends on how big your amp. If it's a practice amp, then you can crank it up, but if it's a proper amp, I think you need to tone it down around 4. Okay, next, treble 75, because I want that treble to be boosted, to be higher, but tone down your mid or cut down the mid. Then the bass as well, it depends on how big your amp. So if it's practice amp, sometimes it's better to turn it all the way up, the bass. If it's a proper amp, maybe around 1 o'clock or flat. Right, presence 54, don't mind that one. The cab as well, don't mind the cab, unless you got a stock amplifier, but it's 4x12, so it's like a massive cabinet. Output line. So that's it. That's my generic Metallica settings. If you don't have a pedal and you rely on your amp, then crank up the gain lower the volume so that the distortion will be, or the overdrive will be prominent, and then adjust on the equalizer. Crank up your treble all the way up, bass all the way up, cut down with your mid maybe around 9 o'clock or lower than that, so it's like 2, 3, and you have your Metallica sound. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you soon. Bye.